There is a practice of faith that grows as you grow. And it begins with the first practice, which is to pray. I love when things alliterate. Prayer is the foundation to all that you need to do. So the 4 practices of faith are, again, pray, read, fast, and teach. The first step to building your foundation of faith is to understand that pray is an acronym. It stands for prime, receive, ask, and yes. Here's what's so beautiful about this. All of the tools and teaching for you to become the best version of yourself come down to this first practice of faith. For you to deepen your relationship with the higher power and to put yourself in the state to be able to receive the message. You see, priming means I'm going to physiologically, psychologically, mentally, and spiritually get myself ready to receive the message. So how do you prime the system if you've never prayed before and you're brand new and beginner and someone just says you need faith? Well, the breakdown for this is very, very simple. You see, prime puts us in the state to receive God. And again, this is another acronym that I'm going to break down for you. God is a style of breathing. The God breath is the breakdown in breathing that gets your nervous system in alignment to be able to receive the message. Check this out. In our ancient language and text, if you look at the root word of spirituality, which is spirit, spirit literally means to breathe. Our ancestors knew thousands and thousands of years ago that breath, this unseen thing that we cannot touch, taste, or feel, that we have no other experience of other than to know that when we go without it, we desperately need it. Have you ever felt spiritually starved? Is it not the same feeling as feeling starved for breath and oxygen? Have you ever felt that emptiness inside that nothing can fulfill you? Our God is a beautiful God with a great sense of humor, and he built inside of us the ability to fast from everything, water and food and sex and all the other appetites of the flesh, but we cannot fast from breath. He made us 100% dependent on this invisible source of energy. That is spirituality. To understand that from the metaphor of life, God breathed into us the breath of life. And we can't go that long without breathing. And if you know anything about the sympathetic nervous system, the parasympathetic nervous system, our ability for fight, flight, freeze, fawn, or to just straight up F it, or ability to rest and relax, all of those chemicals come from the pattern of our breath. And so when you think about God being in the breath, if you can manufacture a spiritual experience, it allows you to prime the system so that you can receive the message. And GOD stands for first go. This is the go breath. This is the fast and rapid style of breathing that increases adrenaline, cortisol, and your stress response. This is the fast, rapid breath that you might be familiar with if you've ever been startled, scared, or irritated. This is the fast and rapid breath that happens when you get rear-ended in traffic. This is the fast and rapid breath that happens when your mother-in-law shows up unexpectedly. This is the fast and rapid breath that happens when you get into that emotional fight or you're about to step into the ring in a fight. This is the fast and rapid breath that is part of your nervous system and your sympathetic response that flushes your body with adrenaline and cortisol. It allows you to run through a wall. But here's the thing. Most people, especially men, spend most of their time in short, shallow, fast, and rapid. They're breathing with a slow amount of adrenaline pumping through their body at all times. And they wonder why everybody's always on edge, so quick to anger, irritation, frustration, pessimism, and doubt. It's because they're breathing with a pattern that's increasing their stress response. The go breath, that fast and rapid breath, that one by one, that short and shallow, is a powerful breath to give you the adrenaline and energy needed if you need to go fight, flight. However, gone without paying attention to it, it runs most of our nervous systems. And so the go breath is the first piece of priming. Fast and rapid. equal in, equal out. Do this for 2 minutes at the start of this practice. The O breath is order. The Navy SEALs do a breath like this. It's called a box breath. The box breath is an even breath. It dissipates the energy that you just create inside your body by the fast and rapid so that you can think more clearly. It allows all the oxygen and CO2 to space and order.